Hello everybody, welcome to another video. Today we're going to talk about why it's important for people with disabilities like myself to take advantage of opportunities when they graduate the school system. So as you all know, I have graduated. Project Search at Northwestern Medicine Central DuPage Hospital in Winfield, Illinois, or DuPage in DuPage County, including my guide dog Zeke here. As the Project Search and NM logo, it's a certificate from my graduation and his certificate of completion. I really appreciate the commitment and hard work of the accommodations to make sure my guide dog and I are successful as a team together, and not just focusing on my needs too, not just that it's a law, but also just in general too. If you guys go on Facebook, you'll see a post of my brother and I graduating Project Search at CDH, including my YouTube page's community posts. Let's get on to the video. So back when I was at the SACID Transition Center or program at the School Association for Special Education in DuPage County, Illinois, which is the school system I was a part of for most of my life. It helps people with disabilities, and they have different programs. I was part of their visually impaired blind program as a kid or a child when all throughout my schooling, and I went to a transition program at the Transition Center to learn job skills training, like a lot of the people with disabilities do through the program. 8 students, 18 to 22 years old. So you stay for like 4 more years or 3, whatever, it depends, to learn advanced daily living skills, job skills, whatever. And I stayed there for like 3 more years in transition. So, and at first I didn't understand why my family or parents kept me in the school system for longer. Well, I knew, but I felt ready to, I was kind of jealous that some of my peers, my blind peers, were moving on. And that's because like we all have a different skill set. We need more time in the education system to learn stuff. For those that don't know and think that it's a little silly in a way, it's not silly at all. It's completely okay, and don't judge people with disabilities for being in the school system longer because they need to be in a transition program for whatever reason. It doesn't matter. Just be compassionate and understanding. It's not silly at all. To have extra assistance and more education, like myself and my brother had or needed. But that is just the best way I could put it, really. As time went on, like I started maturing, and Project Search partners with SACID, by the way, and Northwestern Medicine for the Central DuPage Hospital Project Search program for students that are in school in their last year of transition or their educational program, high school, whatever you want to put it as, before you're put into competitive employment. And Project Search, let me tell you, it was a life changer, and it opened so many doors that I would have never, including my brother, would never have realized, including my family and friends, if I didn't do Project Search, because it's really, really, really important and crucial and critical. I know that might sound dramatic, but it's really important. I can't express it enough. For parents and students with disabilities to be aware of resources that exist beyond high school, because what happens is students with disabilities or parents of their child with a disability, like myself, we go through the school system, and the school system provides the supports for us. And then oftentimes, if you are not aware of the resources, you're like, okay, what comes next? And you're just kicked out of the school system after you age out at 22 or whatever age you want to age out at. And Parents Alliance Employment Project, which is the agency that Tracy Coughlin, the lead job skills trainer for Project Search at Central DuPage Hospital, Chloe Suter, who's the employment specialist and another job skills trainer, and Jason Munchoff, who is part of SACID. He does the school side of stuff. He's a Project Search teacher for the classroom instruction. Parents Alliance, like they try to do an overlap of the resources that to help to focus on that parent education that exists beyond the school system, and that there are wonderful opportunities that I've gained through their services. And it doesn't matter what type of disability you have. I'm going to link down the SACID website, the Parents Alliance Employment Project Group, and Northwestern Medicine regarding Project Search, so that way parents of students or children with disabilities have these resources, because I want to be that helpful resource to you on my social media to like educate you guys, because, and just to educate the public too, that there's wonderful opportunities for people with disabilities, and that we can create change together. Alone, I love this quote from Helen Keller. She was deaf and blind. Alone we could do so little, together we can do so much, it is true beyond those words. You know, Zeke and I, we've grown as a team together through Project Search. I've talked about many times in Project Search and SACID, just everything overall, really. If you go on my playlist section, you'll see everything about Project Search and SACID and a bunch of other stuff that I posted on here through the years. And I think it's also really, it's a huge blessing that we have these resources, because people with disabilities in DuPage County and the Chicago area, Chicagoland, we would have not have known about these resources, and we wouldn't have been able to get opportunities and have job coaching, job readiness training, job placement, and the government resources that we have. The Department of Rehabilitation Services, Bureau of Blind Services, Social Security, etc., Illinois State. That is extremely critical for everybody to be aware of, so that way nobody is left without any resources to be aware of. I'm always doing my research on this stuff. That's how passionate I am. I think you all know that already, though. But I love doing research on this stuff. I know all about the collaborations that about how this program started, Project Search at CDH, and how it's made its big impact on DuPage County. These two videos that you see on the screen, these are two videos I want you to check out if you really want to. It's really exciting. Both videos are called Parents Alliance Employment Project by the Naperville Community Television, NC TV 17, and Parents Alliance Employment Project, Project Search 2017 by Roger Cave. The first one has 242 views, and the other one has 1,000 views over. The Naperville Community Television about how Parents Alliance Employment Project started was 8 minutes and 14 seconds, and the Project Search video at Central DuPage Hospital is 9 minutes and 43 seconds. I'm going to pin a comment down below of all the resources, like I always do, and in the description, so everybody knows about the resources. So I just think it's critical to know about these resources. I know I've repeated it multiple times, but I'm really trying to drive the point home. That's really all I have to say about this video from my personal experience. The internships, everybody that has collaborated to help me be the successful adult that I am today, it's such a blessing, and I'm truly grateful and thankful for the support I got, including my brother and family and friends. And my guide dog too. I'm sure he senses that, my excitement right now, even though he's just laying here. Right, buddy? Yeah. Love you. So yeah, I hope you all learned something from this, and I hope it inspired you in a way. And more videos to come, and see you on the next video. Bye.